In this video we're going to create a current asset, that is a bank account. So we're going to come over to, from the dashboard, create, and then accounts assistant, and across to nominal accounts. Click on nominal accounts. We have all the different types of nominal accounts that are available. So income, expenditure, fixed assets, current assets, liabilities, reserves. It is current assets that we're interested in, and you can see the text over here. It gives you a bit more about what a current asset is. So things such as bank accounts, building society accounts. And it talks here about the fact that it should not relate to your funds. So an account shouldn't say St John's Roof Fund, but it is NatWest Deposit Account, or whatever it is. We click on current assets. We get the list of all the assets that are on the system at present, and we're going to click add new. This brings us up this window, and so we can fill in the details here. The description needs to be something that is unique to the ministry area for this account. You do not want to have simply current account, because when you produce the balance sheet for the ministry area, you will have current account, current account, current account, and so on, and you won't know what they are. So it perhaps needs to include the church name. It perhaps needs to include the financial institution where the money is held, but it should not include the name of a fund, because you're limiting what that account can then be used for. So in this case, it's a fairly generic account we're starting, so we're going to call it MA Deposit Account. We're going to give it the code of 6505, which I can see, actually, if I look down the list, isn't currently in use. The report group is bank balances, and the class is cash at bank and in hand. You may wish to add some information, further information about notes, and there is good practice to include sort code, account number, account name, and if it's current account, what the check's number is. And you've got some options of warning above amount or below amount. This can also be made as a shared account, but we'll come back to that in a moment. Once we've filled in all this detail, we can simply click save, and the account is there. So you can see MA Deposit Account 6506, and that's there available to use within this current branch. Now, what I can also do, and you're more likely to do this with a current account, but I'll show it with this deposit account, is the food bank has some significant reserves, so we want them to be able to access this deposit account. So we're going to edit this now, and we click shared account. Simply do that. Now, the two things that we need to remember is what's the description and what's the account code. So MA Deposit Account 6505. can save that as it is, and that's within the ministry area, the central branch. If I go to filter and change to the food bank, save that. I do have a deposit account, but it's not the right deposit account. I need to adjust that. I need to edit that. You may need to type this in from scratch. I'm going to make it MA deposit account and 6505. Bank balance is cash at bank and in hand is the same. The sort code, account number, etc. would all need to be updated, and this becomes a shared account by clicking that. Save that, and there we have it. So we have that account is now available both in the Pontypandy Food Bank and also in the central branch. So if I produce a report, balance sheet, detailed report, this year, refresh, preview that. Now it's not there because there's nothing in the account. Let's close that. Cancel that. If we change back to the central, we will have the same situation. That the deposit account is not there. Close that, cancel that. Come back to dashboard and record income, deposit account, £1,000. Subscription. Gift to ministry area. Select income. To gift day receipts. Under the general fund. Install that. Post that. Come back to the reports, balance sheet, this year, preview that, and now we have £1,000 on the deposit account in the ministry area, central funds. If I go back to the food bank, come to balance sheet, for this year, preview that, you will see that it's not there. It's still not shown in here, because for the food bank there isn't any money in the shared ministry area deposit account. Close that and cancel that. If, however, I was to go back to the ministry area and save that, and do bank reconciliation. Select deposit account. That comes through. Right, it's there. Go back to cancel that, go back to the dashboard. Filter to the food bank. So, bank reconciliation. My deposit account. Select that. It will be there for the reconciliation. So it's in the account, it's in the bank account, but it's not in the ledger for the food bank. So there is an important difference. To see it in the bank account, it's there, but it won't show up in the food bank unless there are transactions relating to the food bank. Dashboard. So when you're using shared accounts, reconciliation is only a one thing and will apply across whichever branch, but the transactions will only show up in the branch to which they are related. Obviously, if you have accounts which are not shared, they only show up in that branch anyway.